Let me sit with it for a little bit. That's how I got it out earlier. Okay, so hi everybody. We are live. It is just a pop up real quick. I don't have a deck of cards, but I can grab one if needed. So I'll just sit here for a minute, let some people roll in. I need coffee.
She's gonna jump up.
Climb a lot over there. If a moderator jumps in here, hold down the fort. Chloe, I need to make Chloe. Do you want to be a moderator? If so, I want you to promote your crystals. That would be like your moderator privilege to like promote your crystals, promote anything you want that is about you and your story. Not we can't tell nobody else's, right? But you can tell your story. So, um, let me see if I can do it on here. Add as moderator. There we go. There you go. All right. Chloe, hold this down. I'm gonna go grab me some iced coffee real quick. If any gems come in, literally start talking gems if you want or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Let them know I'll be right back. I'm going to get coffee. And we got kittens running around, guys. So if a kitten crawls up in my lap, we're gonna talk with a kitten. But I'm gonna update everybody on all of that in 1 minute. And you guys will hear Mo in the background because we live together. So.
The new host and hostesses of the mostest.
We have 3 mascots now.
Here. Hello, my name is Mimi. Well, that's what they call me. They're calling me Mimi.
Do you want to let Chloe here, kind of like what you're thinking we want to put in the love box for June?
Here they calling me. Sing. I don't know. Come here, sir. Don't step on him. Come here. They call me Sir. Go. Stand up. Do you want to stand up? Hello. Stand up, Betty. Get up. Hello, everybody. I am not Hershey, the shadow reader. So we just fed the little kitties some wet food, and little Miss is wandering, and I'm like, don't let her go behind the chair because she might learn to go to the restroom on her own, like animals normally do, in a place where you can't see them. Hi, Miss Moonlight. Oh, I can say that I've rescued them because Sir Cole has rescued me. But that is always up for debate. I think with any animal, there comes an aspect of your life that you didn't know needed rescuing, and then that's when they come and fill in that part. So I am perhaps that is not it's not hasn't presented itself fully yet. But I can tell you what, that my dog definitely rescued me. Um, and I think they rescued Hershey though in some way. But don't tell her that because we have to foster them. Okay? She doesn't always like to be held.
Yeah, no, she is Miss Independent.
She doesn't like to be held. She's like, let me go. Okay, we're gonna let you down. She's like, I don't want to be in your arms right now. Okay, here comes Hershey.
Thank you for holding the fort down. Okay, hi everybody. Hi, Miss Moonlight. So I grabbed some decks and I grabbed some coffee. So, I'm gonna tell you how my day went, right? Well, actually, my day was great. It was the evening kind of went a little crazy, right? So I was outside and I was playing with Cole, and I like to consider myself his spare, right? Because when his mom's at work, he likes to have interaction, right? And so if I'm here, it feels good.
Your card's not your foot, but okay, you can do whatever. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I like to give him interaction, you know. So today we were outside
Which I greatly
playing,
appreciate.
and I don't know, it was just weird, like this weird cloud, like it was, I don't know if it was concrete dust, because they're putting in a sidewalk across the street, which led to how we are where we are with kittens. But man, it was weird. Like my chest got tight. I started wheezing. Man, it was hard to breathe. So I got all that taken care of, and then Brother Thomas still isn't feeling that great. So he was like, "I gotta cancel shadow work tonight," and I was like, "That's fine. That's fine." I was like, "I may jump on just to check in with everybody, make sure everybody's doing okay." So as I was getting ready to possibly go live, someone else hit me up and they were like, "You want to jump on with me?" And I jumped on and hung out there for a little while, and then I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go live. I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to go live. I almost let someone steal my joy. And I'm pretty transparent. Um, I take my own ownership, but what I don't like is to be called a liar because my truth is my truth. My experience is mine. Even if we went to the same movie or read the same book, you're gonna have your own experience.
She's just intently watching you.
And I almost let somebody that can't accept someone else's opinion rob me from wanting to check in with you guys. And even though Brother Thomas isn't feeling good and he hasn't felt good for a while because of his sugar, um, I wanted to check in. And then I got a reality check. It's not fair to you guys, right? It's not fair to not want to still check in with you guys, right? Because we get a system built up. And I went outside and I was talking to the universe and I saw this airplane, right? And it was going in one direction. And I know it was going in one, and it
Awesome outside.
literally just took like a hard left, like changed its whole route. And I took that as I needed to change my whole route and not just want to hibernate. I can't let I've worked too hard to let anybody's opinion about me interfere with my goals for myself. And I set goals for myself every single day. I don't always meet them, but I don't give up on them goals. So one of them goals is not to let anyone's forced thoughts about my life affect me anymore. And well, I don't mind a good reality check when it comes from somebody that cares about me. And there are a few of you gems that I know we talk. Even if it's not every day or even every week, we talk, and we don't have to worry about you know not being open with each other, and I value that with them, and they know who they are, and I don't ever want to lose that. And when I can't always pick up a phone because of life and I'm busy, or they can't pick up a phone because it's not because they don't want to talk to me, it's because they're busy. I know that now. I've done a lot of growing. So I wish that everybody had a chance to just be honest and grow. But letting go of forced thoughts or calling someone a liar because of their own experience with something, just that's not fair to anybody, no matter how strong that person is, man. You have moments where and I could have got real ugly. I could have got ignorant. I could have. What for though? It was more comical than it was anything else. Like seriously, you gonna tell me my life experience is a lie? It is what it is. So anyway, like I said, when I saw that plane change its route, it was like that was my sign. Change this, change it, turn it around right now. And that's when I walked back in the door and I said, "Mo, you're right." And she said, "I know." She didn't say nothing else. She knew I was about to jump on this lie. I needed you guys. I'm not kidding. I needed you guys. I needed you guys to know that even us strong people, and I do consider myself a strong person, we all should, when we have accomplished what we have accomplished mentally, physically, emotionally, we all heal in our own way. We all laugh in our own way. We all grow in our own way. I hope you guys can hear the kittens. They're so cute. Truth was hidden by Miss Moonlight. So what did I miss here? Oh no. See, I'm hit. I got me and my fat fingers. Nope. Who is Truth? I probably know who you are, but anyway. So I got a couple of cards out, and one of them is mine. And if you saw my last, second to last unboxing, you saw me unbox the herb crafter. So, since we do not have Brother Thomas with us tonight, I want you guys to keep him in spirit. We're gonna do some reads, and they don't necessarily have to be collective. Like, if you guys really need some way to focus on yourself, if you guys need a reason to want to just work on you, man, that's what this is for, right? So, if you guys want a card or two, I'm here for it. I haven't really got to work with the Herb Crafter Tarot too much because I literally got it, and the day my Chloe's crystal box came, which you guys, superb. Like, wait, hold on, I can show you one of them real quick. Um, Chloe's crystals are absolutely amazing. I can't wait to look. I'm so excited to work with her for this next love box that Mosaic and I are doing. It's gonna be awesome. The crystals we did in the last box, we either hand picked or we got them from Lifted Realm, from Amanda. She's another one of our gems, but she's on the Facebook platform and she does what you do, Chloe. So this time it's all gonna come from Chloe, and then whatever we hand pick, you know. So I'm really excited to work with you for this box, but let me show you a couple of these golden healers that found me. One second. And I can tell you right now, it works. Because there's no way in hell uh it works. Just take my word for it. It works. Well, Michelle's got the other one in her room. So anyway, so, you know, when you ask the universe for something, sometimes it provides it in abundance, right? So, y'all look at this golden healer, and when I say it's a chunk, it is a chunk. So anyway, this is one of the golden healers that I got from Chloe's crystals, and guys, when I say this is, I don't know, I measured it. I think it's close from point to flat. I think it was like 4 inches, maybe 4.5, maybe 5. Anyway, it's so heavy. Like, I had no idea. Like, anyway, so I got 2 points, 2 tower points, and then there was an egg, right? So, um, the ladies, the kittens, Grams, that are really stepping up and helping Mosaic and I with the kittens. I gave the little golden healer egg to them. They are a wonderful, beautiful couple. They've been together for decades and decades, and what they do for the community that they live in is wonderful, guys. But what they do for us and what they did for these kittens, I can't even put into words. Hi, Jane. How is Callie and Janet? Guys, hi, everybody.
Birthday sister.
Yay, your birthday sister's here.
You know she wants to see an update.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So go on and give it to her.
Well, she's not here.
Well, yeah, one of them is, but I don't know where Saint got away to. He was over there by the crib. And y'all, when we call it a crib, it's just a tote, but it's a crib.
Birthday sister.
Look at Mimi. She has got a clean bill of health from the vet. She is good. And then little old Saint. Did he not?
I don't know.
No, look, pick the bed up.
Oh,
Pick
he's
the
under
Heidi up.
Oh my goodness. Hi.
Yo, he crawled up under his Heidi, okay?
And this is what we call Heidi.
So
it's just
it's
his grams
his
birthday
grams bought them this Heidi hole warming,
So he was
yummy,
sleeping underneath it.
like carrier, right? And he had crawled up underneath. Jane, he is just so yummy. I can't help myself with him. He literally stole every bit of my heart, y'all. He is my Wonder Man here. Little Saint here has a hernia that's quite large. It's on his little leg here, if you can see. We don't like to, put the bad out there. He can't have surgery yet because he's just not up to weight.
Just kidding. Better.
But as soon as we get his weight up, guys, we've already pretty much established and worked out a way to get his surgery paid for. Um, it's gonna cost a little bit, but we think we've got it worked out. If we can just get him up healthy enough and get his weight up, then we can hopefully get this hernia removed and see what happens from there because it's going to be a long road of healing. And then possibly maybe even learning how to rewalk differently. So yeah, he's wanting you, Mama Mo.
He wants his bed.
Yeah, he's ready for night. He's tired, guys. He's had a long day.
We got them full on food.
Yeah, we gave them their first wet. Did they potty yet?
No, well, they need a pet. We need to make them potty when you're done.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not here for a long time tonight, guys. I just really wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know I needed you. But yes, how is California? How is California? He will thrive. I know, right?
Did you make it yet?
Did you make it yet? Did you make it yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet, Jane? What's that movie? Are we there yet? With Ice Cube and you never saw it? He's tried taking the kids across the country, and all they can say is, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" Sitting in the back seat. Uh, love your summer hair. Yay! I know, right? She's not answering the question though, but she's evading it. So it's a delay in the response. We understand. She says, "I've been here almost a week now."
I thought. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought she just left, and those would take 3 days.
And then we got kittens,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, kitten brain.
Monday.
It's okay.
She left Monday, I think, right?
I think she left the day with the
Tuesday,
kittens.
yeah.
Yeah, like somewhere in there, because I know she was. Remember, she was messaging us, just checking on them, and she was. Y'all, Jane was on it, man. She didn't hesitate when I called her. I didn't know what to do. He didn't have no life, guys. He had no life, and Jane was like sugar water, syrup water. Right now, go get it. And I mean, we just started rubbing his little gums, and man, Jane was a lifesaver. Them angels came through, and it was a whole team of us. But man, they're getting there. We're really proud of them. Proud we are. Kitten brains. Yeah, we got kitten brains because it's newborns. It's like we don't sleep and shit no more. So last night at like I don't know what time, it was after 4, close to 5, and the kittens was not going to sleep, y'all. They was up. It was party time, right? So I was like, fuck it, I guess I'll sit on the floor with them and just play with them and shit. And Michelle come in there, she was like, oh no, it's bedtime. And she took she took the kittens in her room. She took the whole crib. Like, they're going to bed in here tonight. They're going to sleep.
Well, see, to my defense,
Not that she has to defend herself. I love that she did it.
I've grown up with many litters of kittens, so not bottle feeding is my first experience, but I'm not new to kittens and how they are and how.
Blame Miles. Actually, it's Kohu's fault that we have these kittens, and that's her. That's her guys. Not even Miles. Miles didn't know anything about it till Tuesday, the day after, and we come in talking about what the hell happened here. I'm like, I don't know.
So sleeps with noise. She has her TV on, and it helps with her noise. And so we got up at 4 to give them their feeding and stuff, and they thought it was playtime after that, and I was just like, let them cry. Like they do that, and the mama gets up and walks away and lets them be. They got to learn to soothe themselves. They're not injured. They're not hungry. They're fine. And she didn't know how to do that. She was like, okay, I'll go play with you. And I was like, no, no. I put him in, I took him straight to my bed. I go, it's probably your TV. They think it's time to get up. They hear noise. They want to make noise. They made not one sound in my room. Okay, I went straight to my room, put him down,
Quiet as a church
knocked out, and I sent her a message on the phone because I didn't want to yell. I was like,
It's all your fault.
I was like, huh? They're quiet as a whatever. They're just quiet.
And I'm over here like, so what?
So it's fine though, but we're learning, and I just knew I was like, no, like I can let them cry and go to sleep. I already know how it works.
I'm with you, Miss Moonlight. I can't lie. Like, I want to keep them, but I also know that me personally, I mean, I have to be responsible and I have to do what's best for them, right?
We
And
are not, if you don't mind.
financially, I don't have the money, and then
It's
if
not in the plan right now. I know the universe will
if
throw
it
some
comes to that though,
wrenches. Yeah, we would never just throw them out on the street, but
never, never.
we have a plan in mind to get us into a bigger place, into, and we don't know how prices are going to go up with, and then bringing on two extra animals. Um,
It's
it's
too
just
extra
not
everything.
financially in the plan at the moment. And if we can foster and get into a program where they even pay for some of the vet stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I think it'll be wonderful. Then we'll have the means and the ability to help more animals when the time comes.
Absolutely. And we have extensively talked about this, and we will sit down when it comes time for them to possibly, if they have an interest, someone that is interested. I'm hoping they stay together, but ultimately I'm not in a place of that may not happen, right? I'm open to, because she's much healthier and he has to have surgery and have a long road ahead of him. And it's a possibility that if he makes it through the surgery, no matter, even if we get his weight up, he could lose his leg, like where the hernia is at, you know. So he's got a long road. So we aren't completely out of the road with him, but if it comes time and the right person comes around, we're absolutely going to be completely wanting them to have the best possible existence. Financially, I can barely keep me afloat, and I am not kidding. Without a few friends that have the ability for an IOU occasionally, I wouldn't make it month to month, guys, and that's just being honest. I just have my SSI. So
And who knows how that's going to go.
exactly,
You
right.
know?
You know, I don't even, that's not even guaranteed.
So we have
My
to,
disability is not guaranteed.
we want to just position ourselves in the best possible way. And we don't know.
But if nobody steps up, or like they would end up in a place where they would be worse than us, they will be here
You know,
until we can get them the right place. They're not going anywhere until they get the right place. So
there's somebody out there manifesting a kitten right now. Jane knows all about it, and it's going to happen. We just need to put it out there.
that's right.
So yes, they will.
We got to get them ready for their forever home, because they're gonna help some little witch or wizard out wonderfully.
Couple weeks.
And then if we find, well, there is an exception. If Mimi's eyes turn green, she gets to stay. It's already been spoken into existence. It's not etched in stone, but it's been spoken into existence. So fingers crossed. Turn green, please.
I was totally kidding, because if they didn't, I don't want to be like, oh, now you can't stay. But no, but she's not staying. She's stop it. She's
said
finding
it,
a
not
home.
me.
We're finding a home.
You said it though. Not me.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, so I'm gonna pull some cards, guys. Do you want to pull an oracle for them?
No, I'm really tired. I actually, when I got off of work, I turned my lights off and my computer off, and I crawled into bed. She didn't even know. She heard me snoring. She was like, holy shit.
Wait, it's 7 o'clock. I didn't even know she was off work yet. Oh, Miss Moonlight said, "Oh, they're definitely gonna be turning green."
No, no.
Yeah. I'm super excited. All right, let's pull a couple cards. This will be my very first read with the Herb Crafter Tarot outside of the unboxing day where I just, looked at it a little bit. I absolutely still can't pronounce the names in this, but we're going to give it a go. And I paired it with the Green Witch Oracle. So the Herb Crafter, I pulled mine, and then I went and grabbed one from Mosaic. So we've got Mosaic's energy anyway going on. So let's see what's going on.
They put themselves to bed.
They put themselves to bed?
Yeah.
Night, little baby.
We have to just make sure they go to the bathroom when you're done.
Yep. I'm going to do this little collective and bid my gems good night. And then I got to check on Brother Thomas, but I can do that after the potty.
Jane got a new Lenormand deck.
She did? How do you know?
She put it on the chat. I'm in chat now, guys. Hey.
I'm over here like, really? How do you know? All right, what we got going on here? Okay, wait. All right. So give me 1 second here, guys. Nope, not that. This one. So they want me to do a right now. So I'm gonna do a right now, and then I'm gonna do a this or that. So I'm gonna make.
Does CJ want a kitten?
CJ wants a kitten.
I'm laughing because I recently asked a question about myself getting kittens. CJ, do you want a kitten? And where do you live? We could do a road trip.
Hey now, I'm down for a road trip. Mimi is completely cleared. Saint is not cleared yet. She's been to the vet. She weighs. Hold on. We have every bit of their paperwork, guys. I mean everything. They've had their first rounds of everything. Work medicine. Oh well, I can't go to Canada, but I can meet you at the border. Yeah, they're not gonna let my criminal ass across. But Mimi is at 330 grams. So, Alexa, how much is 330 grams equaling in weight? So she's almost a full pound. So
0.73.
yeah,
So
she's almost a full pound.
First, she said I would be getting 2. Well, isn't it a coincidence? Isn't it a synchronicity that we have 2 kittens that need a home? We can wait till the surgery is done because I have friends that said they will pay for it.
Yeah, we're gonna cover all of that. Like literally, we're
And
gonna
make
get
sure
them
that he
all the way.
survives it, to be honest.
Yep. Yeah, he has to survive it, but we have no idea how Michelle's guide got
and
to
it
me.
was so almost a full ounce. Is that what you said? Wait, no, it's 3.7 ounce.
No, it's 300. Well, what did I say?
I don't know. What was it again?
330 gram weight.
Grams to pounds. Yeah, it's 0.72. It sounds right.
Yeah, and it says ounces would equal 11.64.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You were good.
I was gonna say if I read it wrong, I apologize. But we have literally every single thing. We have everything. We take lots of pictures. We're keeping everything. We're doing the best of the top of the line of everything with the nipples, the formulas, everything to get their weight up. All right. So the right now for all of us or collective, whatever you want to say, however you want to say it, I think it kind of goes hand in hand. But like I said, I don't really know the deck yet, but we got 3 of Earth, right? And they're representing Raspberry. And then we have in the Green Witch Oracle, we got Fruit, right? Which is about achievement and success. So we have Raspberry and Fruit. So right now, there is a whole lot of winning going on, right? With that three of earth, that connection, that three of pentacles, that celebration, you have to understand that this is literally your first sign that there will bear fruit, right? No matter what it is that you are working on, it has a benefit. Now, is that a monetary benefit? I have no idea. It may be a different kind of benefit, but there is value to it in your life right now, right? So when you think about fruit, right, the achievement and the success of the fruit itself, let's see what it says. I have to go to the book. I have to go to the book, and I have no idea where it's at. I'm just looking, thumbing, 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 thumbing. I didn't thumb it to the right place. All right, table of contents.
That's what she said.
Apparently my thumbing's not working. All right, fruit. What page are you? Oh, fruit. So have any work with this deck? Because, like, if I'm totally doing it wrong, you guys know I'm all about let me know. Let me know what your experience was with it. Well, I still can't turn to it. Here we go. We got it. So this is tangible proof of an achievement that you have earned. Something will bear fruit. Really, like, I Okay. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave that one right there where it's at. I mean, enough said, right? So I have a motto, and that motto for the rest of the year is they come first. It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter who it is, they come first, right? I'm always gonna put me first so that I can make sure that I honor my motto. But you know what? Mo got a motto. Mo's motto for the rest of the year is what's understood need not be spoken. And I think that is a perfect example of right now what's understood. Something you're doing is really good. Keep doing it. It's pretty self explanatory. So we're going to go to the this or that, right? So we get six of air and we get rain, right? So this six of air, this six of swords, this energy, this cattail energy that's going on. Let me make sure I am understanding it right. Six of air. Six of air. Hmm. Correct.
Sir?
Scott has spoken. Cattail grow along the border of the nearby marsh.
Cole.
Crows. Sir! Shush!
Cole.
Come. Come here. So we're documenting devotion, right? So this what they want you to do, right? So this is a choice, right? So like I said, here's the this or the that, right? So we already have the present. That's this, right? Remember what is understood need not be spoken. You know what you're doing has benefit, right? So with that in mind, the this part of this is about understanding kind of where you come from, right? You came from a place of marsh, right? You kind of hang out in that area, right? But you didn't get to a marsh without understanding that you couldn't have thrived or survived without rain, right? Rain is about that purification, that hydration, that cleansing that we need within our soul, within our mind, our body, and our spirit, right? We are in one shape in this form, and we are in another shape when we cross over into other sides. Even when we meditate or we float or we let our third eye go, right? We open that gland up to things and parts of a brain that we have and we may not even be using, right? Most humans only use a part of their brain. They have no idea about different chambers. And then when they start activating them and opening them, they don't know how to handle them, right? Because these are sensations they've never felt. These are emotions they've never dealt with. These are passions they didn't know they had. They're finding compassion about things that they never even possibly knew existed, but for some reason they can't help the natural magnetism that they feel with it, right? And that's what a cattail is about, right? It's about literally becoming the paper. You're not going to leave yourself empty. You're not going to leave yourself blank, right? So the cattail is about setting down pure intentions. So from this point on, you are a cattail. I want you to take a botanical piece of paper and start writing. Even if it is foggy, you can adjust your expectations and challenge the current thought that you have right now. You can challenge it. If it's not yours, let it go. If it's not meant for you, stop holding on to it. If it belongs to someone else, give it back. It's not yours. Don't let it hold you back. Be the cattail. Allow and trust that spirit is carrying your vision to a greater good, right? You don't even have to touch it right now. You just have to see it. You just have to be that piece of paper. So I literally want you to do that. With there being crow, owl, and heron as the feathers that are the quills for the ink that is about to create the craft paper. They don't know what they're going to become yet, but they know they got the exact feathers they need from the exact birds that they channeled to find out what they were going to be creating. Make sure that you bring them into you as you choose between this or that, because all of them need a little bit of rain, right? So if you look at that part of it, of whatever this is that is growing for you, we have oak tree and 8 of earth turmeric, right? So 8 of earth, that 8 of pentacles moment, that knowing that you got to enjoy the harvest. You worked and worked and worked. You worked through the 4s, you worked through the 5s, you understood the 6 because you didn't let it stop you. And then when you took time to look at yourself in that 7 position, you didn't get scared of what looked back at you. You didn't run away and start all over again because that instant gratification wasn't there, right? You knew what was on the other end of that and you patiently waited, right? That's what that 7's about. It's that looking glass self, right? So with it being an 8 for the that position of it, when you know what you are going to do, you can be your worst person or you can be your best person. So I think because it's paired with oak tree, and oak tree is about power and courage and strength, I think what they want you to know is that even if you choose to go with this instead of that, because you have the option, both of them are going to pay off in the long run, right? They both have the ability to become something because they worked and earned what their harvest is about, right? They didn't give up. They didn't stop. They didn't worry about how dry it got. They believed in themselves and they got them to where they are. And that's you. You got you to where you are at right now. And because you did all the work, you get to reap all the benefits and you get to choose who gets to celebrate with you. So make sure that you continue to stay your beautiful self and stay choosy. And remember, disappoint them. Let them down. Don't disappoint yourself and don't let yourself down. And that is your one beautiful gem message for this gorgeous Wednesday. I hope that it carries you through whatever you are going through. Trust me, you are not alone. Some of us are literally just a phone call away. We just don't know you need to talk or vent. So reach out once in a while, even if it's just a check in. We're always here. We always want to see you shine. From my heart and to all of you, you guys, I gotta get on kitten duty. I love you guys, and thank you for listening to me vent. I will see you on Friday for Friday's fixtures. But until then, I love you, and I'm sending you so many blessings and good vibes. Good night from me, Mosaic, and the babies.
And the big boy. Cole.
And well, the babies.
Okay.
Sir Cole.
He's
The mascot.
he's the big brother.
He's the big brother. Bye, guys.